I remember like my first day, I was so afraid to do anything wrong, and all the kids were just normal, like everyday kind of experience for them. So they were a lot more relaxed than I was, and I was kind of I was nervous to make a mistake, which I guess helped in the end, but I would tell myself to probably just take a chill pill every once in a while. My name is Lexi Mallow, and I am a PA at Beckwith. I've been PAing since fall of 2012, so this is my 4th semester. I am studying interdisciplinary health, and I'm a junior. And my career goal is to be a physician's assistant. And I came to be a PA by looking on the virtual job board, and I got sick of food service work, so I decided to take a job that had something to do with healthcare. And so I looked on the virtual job board, and there was an opening for a PA and a floater, and I applied in, I think, May of 2012, and then I was hired in August. I have not worked with people with physical disabilities before. My mom has a slight physical disability, so that's the only real experience I had dealing with someone with a physical disability. Back in 2001, my mom, she's always had, I guess, brittle bones, and she was 48 years old and fell on the sidewalk and broke her hip. So she expected to be off work for probably 2 months or something around there. But what happened is she got infection after infection and complication after complication. And so fast forward 5 years later, she's had 12 surgeries on her hip. After that, she started to have pains in her knees. So she went to get a knee replacement, and actually one of the doctors wouldn't work on her left knee because it was attached to the hip replacement that she had. I guess growing up with that experience kind of led me to be more apt to help people with disabilities, because I was familiar with it kind of, and I'm used to taking on that caretaker role, and I know how big of a problem it can be when there's no one there to help you if you do have a physical disability. One thing Beckwith has taught me would be to kind of, in one way, never take anything for granted, especially in my life, but don't pity people who aren't physically able to do certain things, because the bottom line is that those kids, that's how they live. So that the fact that they go through it, pity from able-bodied people kind of makes it all the more worse. And a lot of them would probably tell you that their disability isn't something that they would necessarily change if they had a choice, because that's kind of part of who they are, and they kind of belong where they are.